Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? Patrick Moore here. Wanted to shoot this quick video. It's been a little while since I've made this or a video. Been very busy lately. If you've been following me, you know I've been very heavily, very actively engaged in the cryptocurrency space, working with the company called Vizionary. And I'm getting a lot of questions about Vizionary. And I want to kind of break this down and make you, I don't want you to miss the boat on this, to be honest with you. I know it's hard to get your attention and get you to see what we're doing, and you read one line of what we're doing over here and you probably never heard half the terminology, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if you were given an opportunity, knowing what you know now about Microsoft and Apple, if you could go back in time and somebody said, hey, you know what, there's this stock called before they even got the word out, you'd be like, here's my money. I will not eat for the next month. Here's all my money. I don't care, because you know what it's going to do. But you don't know anything about what you were getting into. You don't know the logistics, the internal workings of stocks. You don't know what the company's doing. Well, you know what they're doing, of course, because you know what they're developing. But you don't know like how a stock performs. You've just heard get in low, get in at the lowest rate possible and sell when it's very, very high. And you know, a lot of people have retired off just that one decision of getting in when it was low and selling high. So that's the same thing here happening with Vizionary in the cryptocurrency space. You don't need to know what's happening. You need to know that people like myself and other people that have kind of obsessed with this space are watching what's happening. And you should see their excitement. You should be excited by their excitement, because you should know that they see something. They have taken the time, investigated what is happening here, and many of these people were just like you. They pushed it off in the beginning. They said, no, it's not for me. It's foo-foo money in the sky, whatever it is. Most of these people, they limped in at the lowest rate possible. Then they sat and they evaluated what we're doing. They plugged into a couple trainings and webinars to really understand the big picture here. And pretty much every single one of them have upgraded, and even buying multiple accounts. They get it. They finally get it. They didn't get it at first, but they're glad, and they tell me every day they're so happy they took action. So let me tell you what we're doing here, why we're different than everybody else out there, why I have really pushed things off my plate so I can focus on this. I believe this is going to be the biggest project I've ever participated in. And if you know me, you know I have been online since I was 13 years old. My dad taught me how to build websites. I've been making money since I was 18 years old online. Went full-time at 24. I'm 32 now. So most of my life has been online and evaluating companies and opportunities, and I've relied on the internet to make me a paycheck. So I got to be smart about my decisions. I made a lot of bad decisions. Part of the reason why I believe so much in Vizionary and because I see the big picture is because I've made so many bad decisions that I know where I need to be. And we can kind of talk about my you know, as a whole, how I've positioned myself in the industry, from going in from, like, you know, the health and technology industry and landing in finances and asset protection and income diversification. And because I have gotten to the point now where I've made the money, I don't need to sponsor you. I don't need to make any money off of you. What I want to do, though, is I want to help you. I want to protect you. I know some things. I've done the research. I understand finances and economics better than I've ever understood in the past. And this is coming from somebody that doesn't have a college degree, but have, you know, lined myself up with people that have come from Wall Street and literally learned every single thing I could about this space to understand why it's not important to put money in my pocket. It's more important to put money in your pocket. And that's what I want to do here with Vizionary. I believe that this is a platform everybody can participate in, whether you're a recruiting machine or not. There are 4 different ways to earn an income here. If you didn't tell a soul in this business, if you never recruited one person, you could still earn an income with 4 different ways here, through the selling, the buying and the selling of mining time and Capricoin, the cryptocurrency itself. Don't get into that. Like I said, who cares about the details? Get plugged in. Once you're in, once you have your money in and you start collecting the coins, then it doesn't matter, because now you're getting at the lowest rate. Now you can actually start learning about what you're doing and how to really take this to the next level, because there's a lot of different things you can do here with this, but you got to dive in first. And I can tell you, from the phone calls I've had to just the relationships I have with the owners of this company. I know one of the owners, I've known him for over 6 years now. I'm kind of his IT guy. I build his websites, I do his marketing. He's been the master distributor of multiple companies. He came from Wall Street. He's written compensation plans. I mean, this is like, if all the people I've met in the industry, this is the guy I go to for my advice in both business, networking, finances. He knows it all. People call him Rain Man because he's so good with numbers. And when you get to know him, you'll understand that yourself. So we're doing something phenomenal here. And to kind of, this video is getting a little long here, but to kind of close this out, I was on a phone call the other day with the owner of another cryptocurrency company, a very popular cryptocurrency company, one of the top ones on the exchange. And he has come on board as our internal cryptocurrency advisor, expert, counsel, whatever you want to call it. And I had a nice long chat with him the other day, and I said, okay, tell me why we're different. Tell me, what's going to happen here with our cryptocurrency. You know this space better than everybody else. Set me up here. What's going to happen in the next 6 months? And I don't want to say any values. I don't want to set any expectations, but based off a number of coins that I have right now in just 6 months, if he's halfway right with his numbers, I'm done. I never have to work again. I've spent 10 weeks accumulating some cryptocurrency, and we know the story of Bitcoin. It went from a fraction of a penny to $1,200 with no formal marketing effort, very negative environment and publicity, all anonymous transactions. People were afraid to put their money in, and it still shot up to $1,200. And so we've got something that is not just another cryptocurrency. I haven't even got into what we are yet, and that I don't even want to drag this video on much longer. But I mean, we're going to be able to do something different than every other cryptocurrency in the space, in the entire space, over 600 different cryptocurrencies. So this call with this expert here, our new counselor, like I said, he's got his own, he owns his own cryptocurrency. He has one of the largest cryptocurrency publications. And, to give you an idea of what we've been able to accomplish and really legitimize what we're doing here, you look at the cryptocurrency exchanges and all the 600 plus cryptocurrencies that try to get on this exchange, on average, it's taking over a year or like 2 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get on the exchange. And we just did it in 9 weeks. This is a record. No cryptocurrency has done this before. And there's a number of reasons why, but the biggest reason why is because our cryptocurrency is different. We are going to create the most efficient way to move money around, send and receive money globally. We're going to create something that's congruent with our technology of everything else in our life is instant. Why isn't sending money? And global business standards, congruent with conducting business on a daily basis. Our world is so connected now. We're not just, working locally now. We're doing business globally. So why is it taking days to send money? So all we're doing is we're looking at, the evolution of banking, and we're seeing that we're at a spot right now where it's the perfect time to introduce something like this that competes with an archaic banking system that is very, very slow in delivering money from people. They're also taking your money in. They're saying, okay, yeah, send us your money and we'll send it to this other person. But in the meantime, they collect it, they hold on to it, they're collecting an interest on your money, they're charging you to send the money, and it's taking several days. So we just want to introduce something that is going to make your life easier. And by making your life easier, by allowing businesses to accept this, eliminating credit card fees, merchant transaction fees, credit card processing fees, all those different fees that businesses are hit with, we can now go to them and say, hey, you can now accept cryptocurrency and exchange it in real time with no fees into any currency, wherever you're at in the world. So I can now travel with my phone, walk up into a business wherever I'm at in the world, buy something with my phone. That merchant is going to get that currency, exchange it in real time in their currency without fees. And it's never been done before. And through the movement of money, through the number of transactions that occur, every time somebody goes and buys a pizza or tires or shoes or whatever it may be, the true supply and demand, Dakota, get over here. Dog's running in the street. Through the true supply and demand, the value is going to increase. So this video is getting a little long here, but hopefully you understand like why I'm dropping everything. The potential of this, when you're looking at an $80 trillion that is being circulated globally every single year, we only need a fraction of that to all become significantly wealthy. And this can be done without extensive recruiting requirements, and the only way to make money would be, sponsoring in a lot of other companies, and that's not what we're doing here. You have ability to earn money just off collecting the coin, using the coin, and having that value increase. So we've got something special here. I hope you see the value. There's a lot of other things. You might have heard of, the competition. There's some companies out there, and I wasn't really going to touch on this, but I think it's important because I'm afraid a lot of people are going to get hurt in this space. Cryptocurrency and network marketing and kind of the emergence of these two at this time is a very dangerous combination for a lot of people. This reminds me of a couple different companies over the last couple of years where it was like, all you got to do is come in and buy advertising. And I'm just using that as an example, but there's different companies that I've seen a lot of people get hurt in because the hype and the promise and the expectation of how much money you could earn off virtually doing nothing was drawing people in, like thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and so many people got hurt. And there's some companies out there right now in this space that I'm not going to name any names, but I can tell you that they're not a true cryptocurrency. Some of them are even saying, oh, we're waiting to get on the exchange, or we're going to get on the exchange next year and 2 years from now. Why wait? We just launched in the last 10 weeks. We are the newest cryptocurrency in this entire space, and we're already on the exchange. That's what's going to legitimize you. If you're not on the exchange, be careful, because if you're not on the exchange, there's a good chance that you're not a true cryptocurrency. And if you're a digital currency and you go and you collect these coins and you go and take a profit, a capital gain of any type from this company, when they give you money for that coin, because it's not a true cryptocurrency, it's going to be securities fraud. And I know people making like $100,000 a month in some of these companies, and they just don't care. The money is blinding them right now, but I'm afraid that they're going to have to pay it back. I've seen people make $1 million in a couple of months in the wrong company and have to pay it back. So this is why when I'm choosing a company, the criteria is so important for me. And over the years, it's just become more and more strict. I'm not going to get in something that is going to be a short-term, quick money game. I want something long-term that everybody can benefit from. So, all right, guys, this has been a very long video, but I needed to say this stuff. It's been a while, and I mean, I really didn't even get out half of what I wanted to talk about. There's so many things happening here, but hopefully you can see my excitement. I am dropping everything. I mean, other than the businesses I own personally, when it comes to network marketing stuff, I don't see anything as big as this right now that can truly benefit people like other businesses. I just don't see it. So, all right, guys, hopefully you enjoy this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.